What inspired you to start this business?
Well, it's not really a business, but what inspired me to do this is I heard about the job opening and I applied, and I enjoy the hours. It made it much easier for me because of the hours of work to get my children to school and from school without needing a babysitter before or after.
What does a typical day look like for you?
Well, this is my typical day, standing here. I work in any types of weather, rain, snow. I cross people going this way. I go in both directions. I do have one light here because this is a pedestrian crossing, so that does assist in crossing people on this very busy road. And I work in the morning, and then I do a lunch shift, as well as I do an end of after school shift.
What skills are essential for your job?
Well, knowing the rules and the laws of the road is one thing that is skill. Another skill is being able to walk and being friendly and positive.
How do you handle people you cross?
If we could show you, every person that crosses, I always say morning to them or have a nice day. I try to be very polite, and if they're new, I try to just school them in actually what the rules and the laws are for crossing. And as I say, I just try to be really nice to anybody and everybody. All the children get high fives if they want. I says, but I'm really try to be nice and polite and just let them know what's going on.
How do you balance your work and personal life?
Well, that's a little hard sometimes because of doing different shifts, but I try. I do the best I can. As I say, I get my children to school, from school, and just do what I can.
What do you find most rewarding about your job?
I absolutely love seeing the smiles on all the children's faces when I say morning to them, or sometimes at Halloween we give them a little tree. At the end of the year we give them a little tree. I love the smiles. I love the high fives. That's the most rewarding part.
What are your career goals for the future?
My main career goal is to make it to retirement because I'm getting closer and closer.